it's not that difficult to find a student job in Bologna or in other big cities, usually no more than 15 hours per week. You can also apply for a seasonal job. It's very common among students. You'll get paid $7.50 per hour. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about a very particular topic that I've received lots of requests for, and this topic is students' jobs. I know that there are many students or prospective students that are watching me and you were interested in which jobs you could do as a student, how can you find a job as a student, and today I decided to take you on a walk through Bologna while also talking about various student jobs and various opportunities for students to earn some extra money. So now if you're ready, let's get into the video. I think working as a barista is probably the most common job for students, and probably it is a common job elsewhere, you know, anywhere in the world. Working in a bar, working in a cafe is probably the most common thing for students. You can just work in a bar like this anywhere in the city center especially. There are usually lots of jobs for students who want to do baristas, and you don't really need to search for this job you know, in the apps like on the web. You can just get in the bar and ask if they need extra staff and maybe bring your CV. And also you will see lots of announcements in smaller bars around the city looking to hire someone, looking to hire students even without experience. So I think this would be the #1 job that students do while studying here, and yeah, it's really common and it's not difficult to find this job at all. Just ask around. In general, it's not that difficult to find a student job in Bologna or in other big cities. It's definitely easier than finding a job after the graduation when you want a different job title, different work conditions. As a student, you can find a job because there are plenty of small businesses in big cities especially, and they always hire new employees, new staff. And it's definitely doable. You don't really need to wait for a long time before finding a job. Part-time job is definitely your best and safest bet, as this will allow you to study and work at the same time, because otherwise with a full-time job it might get really complicated to keep on studying. And there are options for being a part-time student at the universities where you have a longer period of time to complete your studies, and this way you can work full-time at the same time while also studying. However, if you are studying full-time, trust me, it is better to opt for part-time work. Another way to earn some money while studying, or maybe even after you graduate, is doing the civil service. Civil service, known as servizio civile, is an option to do a kind of volunteering, but paid volunteering, in your local area, in your comune. Usually doing civil service, you are being involved in disability services, or children and elderly people services, or social welfare, social inclusion, and stuff like that. You are working part-time, full-time, it really depends, for several months, and it's a real job basically, because you'll get paid. The payment for civil service is set at 445 euros per month, which is not bad if you're a student especially, or just have graduated. Definitely it's not enough to live in a big city, but it will help you to get additional money. And in general, it is a good way to be of some use to your community, to give back to your community while also earning extra money and just doing some kind of a job and getting used to the working world. Now I want to bring you to the university area because the university itself has a few very interesting options for students seeking work. Let's go! The University of Bologna in particular offers this collaboration scheme for students, which is called 150 hours, which means you're gonna work for 150 hours in total. And I want to see if I can find some guys doing this job today. We're gonna look for them in the university area and I want to show them to you. And let's go. I'm gonna explain this scheme in just a minute. So this scheme, this collaboration offered by the university consists of these 150 working hours in total, usually no more than 15 hours per week. And as a student, you work either in a library, in a university museum, in other services of the university. You collaborate with them basically. After the pandemic, a new way of collaboration was introduced, as in helping regulating the student flow in the libraries and lecture halls, because now the lecture halls and libraries have this limited capacities and there are students who help regulate all of the stuff with the green passes and just the amount of people who enter, and you can work as a part of this collaborative team either this way or in the libraries or lecture halls or museums. As such a collaborator, you'll get paid $7.50 per hour. So make some calculations, 150 hours, $7.50 per hour, and it's not bad as a student, and it will be a guaranteed part-time job. As I said before, you will not work for more than 15 hours per week, which means you'll be able to keep up with studying, and I think it's a really good opportunity for students. In general, you will complete this collaboration in less than 3-4 months usually. And it's a good option if you are looking for a part-time job. By the way, guys, here in one of the main university piazzas, in these bars, it is probably the easiest to find a student job because there are mostly students working here. And, you know, if you want to find a job quickly, you can definitely go here and just bring your CV and try for a job, because I think in all of the university areas anywhere in Italy, it's really easy to find a job in a student bar. I can see the girl doing the civil service in front of the university, regulating the flow, controlling the green passes and the amount of people inside. For the student collaboration of 150 hours, you have to apply early, usually during summer before the academic year starts, because usually the placements are for the first semester and you need to apply quickly. In the University of Bologna, there are about 2,000 places, I guess, for each campus, and you have to apply early and then you'll get a placement based on your merit and economic condition, like your family economic condition. And if you're not looking for a part-time job, you can also apply for a seasonal job. Seasonal jobs are very common in Italy as well during the summer season, when there are tourists everywhere and some bars and restaurants need to hire extra staff since their regular staff is usually on vacation and they need to cover their position. So you can usually find lots of jobs around the city during summer, or you can find summer jobs somewhere on the beach. You can be a lifeguard or you can do the miscellaneous works at the beach, and there are plenty of those jobs. And during Christmas season you can also find jobs, for example, packing gifts in the shops and supermarkets, although some people choose to do it as volunteering. Some people actually pay you for that, and there are NGOs, charity organizations that will pay you for packing gifts for them in various shops in other places. And this could be a good job for 1 month, part-time job or full-time job for just 1 month around Christmas that you will get paid for, and I think it's also a good opportunity. Another popular option for students, and it has become very popular especially recently, is to become a pet sitter, or a dog sitter, dog walker. and all the things in between, basically. If you like animals, you can spend your time with animals, walking the dogs, or cat sitting or dog sitting, pet sitting in general. And I think you will enjoy it if you love pets, obviously, if you love animals, while also getting paid for it, and it's very common among students. One of my friends actually used to work in a restaurant over there, and speaking in general from my friend's experience, you can find a job in a restaurant as well, not only in a bar, if you are into these kind of jobs, and you might actually get paid more working in a restaurant. And as far as I know, you can also get hired into kind of an upper class restaurant where you'll get definitely paid more. And yeah, that's possible. Guys, I have just spotted a bookshop where I used to work when I was an undergraduate student for some time, actually short time, but still, I actually enjoyed that work. It is a bit more complicated to find a student job in a bookshop because the positions there are quite rare. However, it's still possible to find a student job in a shop in general. Some of my friends used to work as shop assistants while they were students, especially undergraduate students, and it's definitely possible to find a job, quite a good job, as shop assistants, as bookshop assistants. Also, guys, it may seem strange, but since it's quite early in the morning now, most of the restaurants are still closed. They're not open before the lunchtime, some are not open before dinner time even, and that's quite normal. Don't be freaked out by the fact that there are no people in most restaurants that I've been passing by, and some are basically closed. They're not closed forever, they're just closed at this moment. And also keep in mind, as a student looking for a job, that if you want a job in a restaurant, you might be working in the evening hours or even nighttime hours. So your working hours may vary and be greatly dependable on the working schedule of the restaurant you're working for. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you like this little video walk with me in Bologna, while also discussing some student jobs, job opportunities for students, and all the things in between that you can do as a student here. As I said before, it is not really difficult to find a job here in Bologna, and I personally think that once you are here, once you start living in the city, well, once you start living in Italy, once you start studying in Italy, it will actually be easier for you to find a job just asking around and trying and looking for it. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video so I can make more videos like this, and also tell me in the comments what else would you like to see, especially about student life in Italy, but just anything regarding Italy. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you watched this video till the end. Please subscribe and hit the bell button to get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Join our community, we'll love to have you here. Thank you for being here and enjoy your day.